Oh, God. So I tried and I tried it and tried again and keep getting disappointed. I am guilty as charged. I tried to watch Monday Night Raw. I got through 8 o'clock till 10:15 or so by Brock Lesnar's segment. And once again, WWE proved that they're a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm going to say this much. Um, the dialogue is absolutely horrible, as John Moxley said. These writers have no idea how to write a compelling story. They have no idea how to write an actual dialogue for a wrestler of all people to sound like a normal human being instead of sounding like a bunch of fucking whacked out idiots who belong on an over the top TV show, which is what this fucking shit is. They got people tagged with other people that make absolutely no sense, such as Alexa Bliss and fucking Nikki Cross. Why Alexa Bliss is being nice all this time to Nikki Cross since she's come on to the main rosters beyond me. I have no idea. She's always been an asshole and a bitch to everybody else. So that makes no sense. No explanation of why she's becoming a face. She's just becoming a face for the sake of becoming a face. So, okay. Fine, WWE. Keep making no sense. You're doing you good. A lot of good. Um, we get an announcement earlier this weekend that Stephanie McMahon demands that Brock Lesnar cashes in for the Universal Championship or cashes in on the WWE Champion. One of those two people. Okay, fine. We get him showing up. We make a couple of surprise uh, entrance music, thinking he's gonna come out. He doesn't. He tries to do it during the Miz segment with Seth Rollins. He doesn't show up at all. His music hits and he doesn't come out. It just pretends like as if he's gonna come out, but doesn't with Paul Heyman. The entire show was a complete and utter failure after the first hour. The first hour was okay. I liked how the heels beat the shit out of Roman Reigns and really got an advantage, putting Roman Reigns through the shit. That is what they need to do with a lot of these face characters. They need to put them through struggles. They need to put them through something that is going to get the people behind these performers. Roman Reigns, unfortunately, is not the guy that needs to be placed through the shit. He needs to be the guy putting other people through the shit and being a fucking bad guy. Because right now, he's got. People don't seem to come behind a person like Roman Reigns unless they start playing a heel first. And that's generally how it works. If you don't believe me, look at The Rock. He went through the same situation, and Vince McMahon did the right thing with him and put him as a heel, and then later on in time turned him into a face. That is what Roman Reigns needs to go through, but of course, we're never going to see that whatsoever. Not to mention, Vince McMahon does not take other opinions and ideas and have an open mind. He's very close minded, so it also takes away the ability to create a new and different formulated show, which takes away the possibility of making and creating great shows. If you don't have an open mind to other things, I mean, the guy's a multi billionaire who's got a lot of money to work with and play with. And why not experiment with those other people's ideas? If their ideas aren't working, then at that point, you tell them, hey, look, we tried your idea in this segment. It didn't work. Shut the fuck up and let's do it my way, okay? That kind of stuff. If he was doing something like that, I would not blame him for saying to someone who shot their idea at him, he took their idea and it didn't work, and he told him, okay, your idea sucked. It didn't work. Now we're doing it my way. That's fine. That's what a boss is allowed to do. That's something he should do. But if your idea is as the head honcho who gives the approval for this, that, and that, or a guy that's taking all the ideas, shooting them down, redoing them himself, and doing it over again, and it's not coming out to being a good show where they're gaining ratings or at least accumulating more people to watch a little bit week by week, or dropping just a little bit, because sometimes people may not be interested in watching that episode for that one Monday or Tuesday. Okay, fine. But when you have a significant drop in ratings, you're doing something wrong, most definitely. And he's not taking the ideas that maybe someone could give him that would help him out with a certain segment or storyline that they're doing. He just wants to do it his way. And you can clearly see that. You don't need Jon Moxley or any other in-ring performer that works inside the realm of the WWE to understand that. You can see it with your own two eyes. I mean, clearly the logic behind this idea with Brock Lesnar with the cash-in was he was required to cash it in tonight, even though it doesn't make any sense for him having to cash it in or being punished to cash it in because of the fact that the damn briefcase gives you the rule and advantage over the champion, allowing you to cash in at any point in time within a year's time. They didn't do that. So, once again, another logic gap not initiated and not fixed, and rooting into what they initially started. First off, they were already having logic gaps to begin with by having this stupid storyline thrown in there. And then on top of it, they don't have him cash in the fucking briefcase at all. I'm sorry, WWE, but I can't support you under these circumstances. You are not providing logical reasoning behind what you do. You are not providing good dialogue for these people to go out and use. I mean, I watched Lacey Evans, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch was the only legitimate person that sounded like a person. The rest of them both of them sounded like robots or retarded schoolgirls from high school. Iconics, absolutely horrible. They are by far the worst. They have the worst dialogue and scripted information to say out of all of them. And I don't know if they are being forced to do this on purpose or they're just doing this purposely to annoy us as the fans. But either way, it doesn't matter. It's just fucking downright boring and annoying. So at the end of the day, this company has got all kinds of problems and nothing seems to be fixed, and it just keeps being the same thing over and over and over again. And quite frankly, it makes me wonder, what is the point in watching NXT whatsoever? It really does. Because at the end of the day, I've told my friend this, and I'm going to tell you guys this. NXT is just a fucking Band-Aid on a gushing blood cut that's worse than what Dustin Rhodes had on his fucking skull at AEW. That's all there is to it. This company is a depleting, dying piece of shit that is on life support. And how they can be okay with a show like this is beyond me, and thank God Jon Moxley was smart enough to save the rest of his career and get on with his life somewhere else. Because him working for this company, he don't work with them. He doesn't fit with their program, their scheme of things, their game plan of things. He's not built like that. He's a CM Punk. He's a creative guy who wants to just express himself like any musician would like to do. And this company does not allow anyone to express themselves as an inflated character. That is what this company needs to allow their wrestlers to do. Express themselves as an inflated character of what they are in real life. The Rock does it, and when he was working for WWE, Stone Cold does it, Ric Flair does it. I mean, I don't know. But this company's given me no reason to support them, give them any reason to have me watch them week to week and give them a rating for television. They just don't give me anything worth craving for anymore. It's really sad and it breaks my heart, but at the same time, it's like maybe it's just time for me to grow up, time to move on with my life. And I'm pretty much getting to the point where that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just move on in my life and find my. It's like that. It's like having a girlfriend that you've had for a long time. You really liked her. You fell in love with her and you did everything with her, and then just slowly but surely, as time went on, it just faded more and more and more. That passion and care for that person, and that's pretty much the situation with WWE. AEW is where it's at. They have professional wrestling. They value their customer, and WWE doesn't value their customer at all. And I say fuck them because, quite frankly, they don't care about their customer apparently anymore. They used to. They used to say, hey, without you guys, we don't exist. We can't do what we love for a living. Well, I guess apparently they don't really care about what they do for a living anymore, so fuck the customer. Okay, sounds like a deal. We'll fuck you back. There you go. 2 birds, 1 stone. Have a lovely day, guys. Hit this like button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed to the channel. And leave your comment down below and I'll get back to you on that. Thank you very much and have a great night, guys. Bye.